The only thing I can complain about from this game, number one, we didn't put up 70 points in this game. Very disappointed. Very disappointed. Number two, we let Bell score on us in garbage time over and over and over again. Very disappointing. Number three, we beat them damn elves and we didn't even call them the damn elves. I know we played the backups with the Browns, okay? And I know the Browns have a historically good defense. They're going to the playoffs and they potentially could win the Super Bowl. I said potentially. And shout out to them for that. Shout out to them for playing as great as they're playing. Shout out to them for everything they have accomplished this season. But you know what? I don't give a crap. See? I said the good word here. Because we won. We won. We won. We won. And there was a point in this game where I feel like if we didn't put in A.J. McCarron, we would have put up 70 points. If all those who were saying that A.J. McCarron should have played throughout this season, and it shouldn't have been Jake Browning, I think this was a wake-up call in this game that A.J. McCarron could not be the starting quarterback for us at all. And even against the Browns' backups, he couldn't get the job. I mean, he looked like a fan out there. He looked like you put an actual fan out there and played out there. Like, it was that bad when it comes to A.J. McCarron. Like, he was getting sacked. He couldn't throw the ball. He looked like he was flustered. It was not a good sighting. And that wasn't even against a starting unit. Now, keep in mind, there was some starters from the Browns out there. Jerome Ford is the starting running back behind Kareem Hunt. Pierre Strong, who did get hurt in this game, he is an amazing special teamer for them. Cedric Tillman is their fourth wide receiver. Kareem Hunt also did play this game, by the way. He had one reception for 5 yards. He is their starting running back. Shelby Harris got hurt in this game. He did play. He's a starting rotational piece. Only reason I mention this is not to start anything with Browns fans. My point is, well, yes, last night the Ravens played the Steelers, and the Ravens did put the backups in. At the end of the day, because the 53-man roster, especially with the Browns having so many injuries, there's only so many players you can have a 53-man roster, where at some point you are putting in starters, okay? Maybe you're not putting in the starters, because they did have a lot of guys out for this game, but there are some rotational guys who are starters who played in this game, okay? Just because it wasn't majority doesn't mean anything. There are some starters. Because there are Browns fans who were like, nah, there's 0 starters. Not one starter is playing. There are some. It's just a very small amount. Anyway, though, let's talk about this game. Because for 3 quarters, we were up 31-0. And like I said, shout out to David Bell. Because David Bell decided that he wanted to absolutely destroy DJ Turner and Dax Hill. And also destroy, I forget who it was on the right-hand side. And listen, 68 yards, 2 touchdowns. He is the only reason why Jeff Driscoll looked like an actual NFL quarterback in this game. Because before that, 100 yards in this game, before David Bell. 100 yards and had 0 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Jeff Driscoll, I'd like to apologize to you. I think our defense did something to you that really was not a correct action. I'm pretty sure in the first quarter you guys had negative yards. I didn't think our defense was going to do this, okay? I'll be honest with you. Going into this game, I thought, listen, our defense would play good football because you're playing against backups, right? It is what it is. But man, did that defense just absolutely go to town. And this is what we needed, okay? We get a worse draft pick. It is what it is. This is the confidence of, you know what, how this season went. We just needed a moment to go out there one last time with our boys and just give a team an ass whooping. And we gave them an ass whooping. And yeah, we lost. We won this game, but we lost for the season. It is what it is, man. This was a very enjoyable ass whooping. And I think this is us taking our frustration out on the whole entire year on a team that we really needed to take frustrations out on. Because of the past and everything and how much you guys have beaten us, this was a frustration we could take out on you, and we scored 31 freaking points. It's just... Ah, man. And then Tyler Boyd drops a wide open touchdown. 92-yard touchdown he dropped. That still kills me. Tyler Boyd, I know this might be the last game with us for, his career. He'll probably leave us and go somewhere like Carolina or something. But to drop the touchdown that would have been a go-ahead, probably 92-yard score, just really hurts, man. It really does hurt when that happens. And I know Browns fans are going to try to take this win away from us. You beat our backups. Whatever, man. You beat Joe Burrow when he had half of a calf left. You beat Jake... You lost to Jake Browning. And honestly, we put our backups in halfway through the third quarter. We took out our starters. We could have kept our starters in there. We probably could have scored 70 on you. But we decided to take out our starters and put our backups in. So we went easy on you, okay? We went very much easy on you. But it just sucks so bad because, if Tyler Boyd just caught that Texans play, and this game would have still happened like this because the Browns already clinched a playoff spot, but we would be in the playoffs too. But the Jaguars lost, and now the Pittsburgh Steelers are in the playoffs. And Gotta enjoy watching the Steelers and their awful brand of football. I can't wait for next week, guys. I will be live streaming every single game, all 6 games next week, Saturday and Sunday. And every game I'm excited for, except for the Steelers. Now, do I think the Browns can beat the Texans next week? Absolutely, yes. Do I think that they can get past the Texans and then potentially play... the Ravens? Do I think the Browns can beat the Ravens? Probably not. But I think they can beat the Texans. And I think they can win a playoff game like they did to the Steelers way back in the day. And I think they can at least get past one team. So, again, like I said, I don't know if they're going to go for a Super Bowl run. They are a great team, and I will give them respect where respect is given. If they had Nick Chubb in, I would say there was a good chance they would go win a Super Bowl. But I think that without Nick Chubb, this team with the Browns, they just have too many injuries. They have a historically great defense and a historically great team, like when it comes to recently, but it's just injuries, man. And trust me, we know. I'm wearing Joe Burrow right now. Where's Joe Burrow right now on the sideline? So, Browns fans, GG, man. Checkmate. We whooped your ass. And you might say this game doesn't matter. It matters for us. Because 10, 15 years from now, we'll look back to the 2023 season and say, what did the Browns do? Oh, well, they won a playoff game, but then they lost. What happens in the regular season? Well, they ended the regular season off by getting their ass whooped by their Bengals. Nobody looks into, who is starting or who isn't starting. No one looks into that crap, if you tell me a game from 2009, right, and you say, well, yeah, the Browns destroyed the Bengals, even if we didn't have a starters out there, no one really looks into who was a starter. You're like, oh, yeah, the Bengals had, I don't know, this guy out there. And you're like, okay, well, they got their ass whooped, though. You got your ass whooped. Checkmate. Peace out.